Okay, I'm going to be making some homemade flour tortillas, and I'm going to teach you how to do the dough because I know that that's the biggest thing for a lot of people. I basically use the best products: Crisco, baking powder, salt, white wing flour, and this is very important because in the back it gives you the recipe, and I've even followed the recipe even though I know how to do them on my own, but this is a very good recipe to follow. It's an excellent one. Okay, I've already poured in the flour in here, and this is about 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups. You're going to put a little bit of the baking powder, and this is about as much as I'm going to put in there. Okay? Then I'm going to put salt. And I'm basically going to put the same amount of salt. You're going to mix the dry ingredients like this. The next thing we're going to do is put the shortening. And I use my hand to scoop it up. And this is about a little more than 1/4. So you get in there and you kind of like squish it with your hands, trying to mix the flour with the Crisco. And basically think about this. You don't need that much Crisco in there, because if you put too much, then your tortillas are going to come out very crispy. The next thing you're going to do is pour some warm water. Actually the warmest that you can get it. As hot as you can put in, as you can use your hands to mix with. And you just, with one hand you're pouring and the other hand you're kind of like squishing. And I can't tell you how much water because it's all, everybody, you just got to test it. And you just squish it. And you got to keep working it. And if you feel that the dough is a little too squishy, you just keep scraping the inner part of the bowl where the rest of the flour is and mix it. Just put your hands in there, grind in there. And you keep going until you get a real good dough formation. Now, I'm already getting that dough formation right now. You see, that's a little bit of flour left. Put a little bit of water in there and keep going with that. Keep going. Kind of like mix it all together. And you have to determine how much, do you need to put more water? And at this point you don't. You see how everything is pretty much together and it's pretty doughy. You gather all the dry ingredients together like this. And you keep working it. You keep working and working on it until you get this. And what you do is, after you've worked with it, you wrap it in saran wrap and let it sweat. Okay? And then work on it a little bit more. And it takes about 5-10 minutes for it to sweat and get ready for you to start working on it. You grab about this much. Just work with it with your hand this way. Okay? Dip it in flour. Have your pan ready. It's good to invest in one of these cast iron griddle pans. They're the best ones to cook tortillas with. You start rolling. And the best way to do it is go halfway up and halfway down. Halfway up, halfway down. And you determine how or what size you want your tortilla to be. So this is like a medium size. Put it on the grill. You wait till the bubbles come up. You flip it over and you're ready. And that's how you do flour tortillas.